Well, the saga continues with this thing. Nasty. Any of you recognise this? A relic of an engine. You can't have loads of dodgy cars and not have a dodgy trailer at the same time, can you? You know, hand in hand. On the road again. What's it like to own a trailer, eh? Now then, YouTube, I thought I'd do a video today on what it's like to live with a trailer. I've had mine nearly 2 years now. I've never really spoken about it, but it's pretty cool, isn't it? You know, you ever played Euro Truck Simulator? Well, it's a lot like that, really. Driving with a trailer. There's something cool about it. You can't really explain what it is, but you make a lot of mates as well when you've got a trailer. Once you've got so many mates. A bit more on that later today. We're off to pick a car up today. It's not mine, but we're off to pick a car up, doing someone a favour. It's a cool car as well. It might be a cool car. I don't know. It's a cool car to some people. I'm a bit like that with these cars. I'll say it's a cool car because I know it is traditionally, you know, in the rankings of what's cool. I know it's thought of as being a cool car. So we're off to get it, but I thought we'd do some trailer stuff and we'll talk about it because there's a lot of unknowns with the trailer land. A lot of people don't know what the crack is, whether you can tow legally or not, especially in the UK. There's a lot of, well, there's not really a lot of laws, but there's a bit of grey area, let's say, and there's a lot of confusion as well of what's actually, you know, legal, what you're allowed to do and all that. The bottom line is, if you want to tow a car, this is the simplest way you can get it. If you want to tow a car and you pass your test after 1997, you're going to have to do that extra test. That's as simple as it gets. And the test, it's not that difficult. You have to do a driving test as part of it, like proper, back to being 17 and, you know, following the rules of the road, 2 hands on the wheel and all that stuff. You have to do all that, but it's not that difficult. It's not it's not a really big challenge to do that. But once you've got your trailer, once you've done your test, then the world's your oyster, and like I say, you make all these new friends. It's amazing, but I got some problems with my trailer. It's not perfect by any means. Have a look at this. So this bit's slightly less than ideal. So someone's kindly put a wing nut on this, so you know when you're getting in and out of the car, you can get out. But that's a bit broken on the back as well. So my we call them mud guards. I don't know what the proper name is for them. But they're knackered. Yeah, that's no good. No es bueno. My dolly wheel, which is this lad here, which you go around with, he's had some pain. He's not doing too good at all. But he still rolls for now, so that's fine. That's fine. I've just come to another problem as well, which I didn't know about. Or did I know about? This stud's knackered. It's proper knackered. So there was a nut on there, but it obviously came off a bit funny and then just started spinning, and yeah, she's gone. She's dead. Whew. So I'm just changing the tyre because I had a tyre that was going flat, so we've got a new tyre to go on, a high quality, of course, tyre to go on, and then we're off to pick a car up. I just thought you might want to know something about what it's like to tow. You know, is it as cool as what you think? Yeah, it definitely is. I really enjoy it, man. There's something about driving with a trailer on the back, especially when you've got a car on there as well, because when the trailer's unladen, it's just bouncing about all over the shop, really. That's not really much fun, but certainly, you know, when there's a load on there, trapping about, she's all good. And this car, obviously it doesn't do everything perfect, but for missioning about and then loading a trailer up, absolutely bang on. Now, I did own this trailer before buying the 5 Series, and one of the reasons I got the 5 Series is because the plated weight of the trailer is the same as the car, so, you know, matchy. Well, the saga continues with this thing. Yeah, I'm missing a hubcap here, you know, the dust cover, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to try and get one of those today. As you saw when we were taking this off, this one wasn't doing anything, but it's smaller than the rest, so someone's been in here before, someone's tried to fix this before. All of these are, I'm going to guess M14, we can measure them in a sec. And this one's Like, wait, maybe they're M12 and this is an M10. It's clearly not the right size. I was looking at the nuts. You can see that one of them is smaller than the other one. So, yeah, someone's been here before. Now I need this trailer this weekend to go racing with. So, yeah, we need to fix this. So I'm gonna go to the trailer shop and try and get a dust cover and a new stud if I can. I'll measure what width this is. Hopefully they're pretty universal. Now I've towed quite a fucking way with this, and I'm not saying this is safe by any means, but you know, I've been to Germany with this fucking thing, and that must have always been like that. It can't have ever been the right size to grip in there. So you know, engage safety squints. We're going on a mission. We'll get some bits on our way, and hopefully we'll have no disasters. Yeah, I'm sure we'll be fine. But let's get things together and get on the road, get sorted, get some bits. Jesus, that's pretty lame, that, innit? Yeah, welcome to the world of owning a trailer. I was hoping this might be a happy go fun video, but it's already turned into a fuck you Dan video, hasn't it? Let's try and fix our problem, fix our life yet again. One trailer at a time. Now what's it like driving without any load on back? Pretty terrible, sounds awful. Now I seem to have left the wireless mic somewhere. Fuck knows. But have a listen to this and tell me it doesn't sound awful. Many duduffs. Not too bad on a flat surface, but sounds alright now, doesn't it? No es problemos. This might be a bit of an anticlimax now, for all the drama that we've already had. Trailer's still going, wheel not falling off. Like I say, I'd be more concerned if I'd not done thousands of miles with it clearly being like that forever, and try and get a dust cover for that cap, which is, you know, bearings obviously no doubt gonna fail in no time. Couldn't tell DVSA about this. All strapped on legal, definitely the smallest thing, smallest car that we've had on here. Tiny. Right, and I'll show you when we get to the unit. I'll show you the engine that he's going to put in it, or the engine that he reckons he's going to put in it. But let's get on the road. I want to fix this today before shop shut. Going to Donington on Sunday. Imagine if that fell off on the way to Donington. That's not nice, is it? Right, I've returned. I managed to pilfer a stud from Ed. We'll see if this fits. Hopefully it works out. But we're going to get a lesson in how to start a Mini. Yeah. What's the tool that you use?
Snap-on pig.
It has to be snap-on though, yeah?
Yeah, it's got to be snap-on.
Alright, so it has to be a snap-on pig. Is it out of gear?
I hope so. I'll find out a bit.
Nice. So what's his plans for this then? I might be able to do some videos on this, I don't know. We'll see how interesting it is. I've never really had out to do with these, as you know. A-reg. Yeah, straight, ooh. She's right, she's right over this side on the ramps. She's right over this side on the ramps, but keep coming, she'll go. What's the worst that could happen? Yeah, she's good. Wait. So what's the plan for this then? This is the guy who owns the DC5, by the way. I've not said that yet, have I? Any of you recognise this? A relic of an engine. Smells nice. Is that an A series, bro? Know my engines. Upgrade to the B series. This still turns over? Yeah. I bet she's still golden, isn't she? So if you're wondering what happened to this B series, we might be able to find out in a second. Hang on a minute. It's pretty fucked that, lads. He tried to have a race with a tractor and lost. Wonder if he's going to give it a tickle. Oh, I thought you were going to rev it, Ronnie. What? You gonna help me fix this, lad? Yeah, stop chewing me light. We need to fix this. Hey, oh, bastard. Right, so we're going to try and fix this. That's still blowing in the wind. But we've got a stud. Oh, just booted it. We've got a stud. It's a fine thread. It's just kind of the wrong thread than what we want, and it's probably going to be a bit long. But it's definitely better than that one, which is doing naff all. So I've had a quick look online at what to do to sort this out. Jesus. I've had a quick look online to how to sort this out because I ain't got a clue. But apparently if we take this pin out here, apparently this nut is actually not even tight, and then after we've got that out we should be able to get everything else out. What are you doing, lad? I don't think so. That's enough for you. I don't need any help, thank you. So we'll get these nuts off, see if we can get this one back off, the dodgy bastard that it is. There we go. Blowing in the wind. Right, the worst possible situation's happened. That stud's actually fallen in, which is, it's stopped. If this happened while we were driving, that would be quite bad. So like I say, I'll get this pin out, and then apparently that nut just, oh god, it's gone all the way. It's gone all the way in. Shit. Well, this is interesting. This nut, which I presume the wheel bearings behind here, doesn't actually clamp down. It just kind of chills there. Oh yeah, it's all coming off now. Look. So obviously this is real dirty and real crusty, which is not really what we want. But this has been missing a hubcap for a little while now. I did know about it, I just kept forgetting to do anything about it. Nasty. I got the drum bell off. I don't know what you call that really. Bell off S's. That came off real easy. So we've got the stud out, which was NFG, the M10 one. I've just made a start trying to get this other stud in, but I think it's too big. I thought all studs would have the same. See this little shank here? So this is the M10 bolt that we found in there. Yeah, it seems like this, the diameter here, which actually presses into on the drum, it seems like that on the ones that we got out of these wheel spacers is actually too large. So I've started trying to pull it in with the thread on this nut. Obviously it's going to be a tight fit because you're pressing it in there, so it's going to be a tight fit, but it seems like this is just a bit too tight. It's not going. It's not going. It's quite a bit bigger, I don't know if you can see. So it started pulling it in, but it's having a real hard time pulling, so I think there might be some differences. So I'm going to go and see what the man at the trailer shop's got to say, see if he's got any other ones we can try, and see if that fixes his trailer. So be right back. I know I haven't really spoke about trailer, what, you know, the legal stuff and all that joy just yet, but we'll probably have a synopsis at the end, I reckon, where we'll cover everything once we've got this mess sorted out, cover the fun parts of it. Alright, trailer shop Ripon, very good, very helpful. Unfortunately didn't have what we needed, so now we're trying this method. These studs, they're a 14mm hole at the back. Well, this is a 12mm hole, so these must be some funky shit. I don't know what these are. Obviously you could just buy a drum, but everything's IFA up there. They didn't have anything that would fit mine, or maybe I didn't ask, but hey, we're here now, we're drilling it out. Alright, well it's in, but it's grabbing a little bit, you know. Has it gone all the way? It might be alright, it might be alright. So this was a 12mm hole, so it went 12.5, 13, but didn't have a 13.5, only had a 14, so went straight in with a 14. I think it might have grabbed there, you know.
Blob it there, but blob well that just grab it.
Yeah, it's not quite pressed. Maybe yeah, Maybe a bobber weld then, sir. God, that focus is terrible. It's trying to focus down here somewhere. Oh, it's trying to focus on the welder. It's a sign. Jobbed. Managed to even bodge a plastic hubcap on there. Interesting that the wheel bearings, you just put the nut in hand tight and then put the pin through. You don't put any kind of load on there whatsoever. That's strange. That was a bit baffling, I think. Yeah, definitely baffling. But she's done, so hopefully she'll be all good. I take the MR2 to Donington on Sunday. I'm sure she'll be fine. That, or you know, the wheel might set on fire, or it might lock up, or you know, it might ruin my day. But these are the games we play, you know. You can't have loads of dodgy cars and not have a dodgy trailer at the same time, can you? You know, hand in hand. That's how it works. So this weren't exactly the trailer video I was thinking of making. I thought, what can I do today? I was like, well, we're off to get that Mini, so I thought, I'll do a video on my trailer. I've never done a video on my trailer before. Be nice. I thought, you know, we'll go for a nice steady drive. I forgot to take the wireless mic with me, so that went tits up pretty much from the start. Obviously the trailer messed up right at the start of the day as well, so it's been a bit plagued by problems, like any video. When does it ever really go to plan, you know? But yeah, this is life with a trailer. If you've got a trailer, you might be knowing what I'm talking about here. One thing that's become more clear today, this is the first time I've done any kind of mechanical work on it. I've played with the lights before and, you know, put some LED rear lights on it and stuff like that. They don't last 2 minutes, but yeah, you always, you know, lend your trailer to someone, they'll break it for you. Don't worry about that. But how is it going now with the trailer? It's good. It's good. It's not a bad life. If you've got somewhere to keep one, obviously, if you've got cars that aren't road legal like the MR2, then you know you're gonna have to, aren't you? You're gonna have to have a trailer. So one of the first things I did with this trailer when I bought it was went to the Nürburgring with the MR2. You might have seen that, and it's been all over the shop. It's been to Driftland, it's been to Anglesey, so it's been, you know, Wales, Scotland, France, Belgium. It's been Germany. It's been all over the shop, this trailer. I don't know how many miles I've done with it, but it'll be a good few thousand miles definitely with this trailer now. So yeah, it was nice to get a quick look at some of the mechanicals going on inside the wheel. If it ever does come to the point where I need to change the wheel bearing, which apparently wheel bearings are pretty consumable on these, I guess you'll have to, with trailers not really having any kind of inspection rules in the UK. They do in other countries, I found out recently. Like in Spain, for example, the trailer has to be registered like a car. It has its own registration plate and things like that. But obviously we don't have that in the UK, and the trailers are just, you know, you see some real ropey trailers out there, don't you? Now, I tried not to get a ropey trailer, as you can see, but it's still pretty ropey. Of course it is. It would be, wouldn't it? Of course it is. So if you want to get a trailer, I mean, I wouldn't say I know a lot about trailers. I know a bit more about the law surrounding the trailer. I want to try and be legal with this. You know, you don't want to be driving to a race and get pulled over by the DVSA and, you know, have to come up with excuses. There's not a lot to it really, and a lot of it's common sense. But to do with plated weights and stuff like that, are you overweight and all that? Someone commented on a previous video suggesting that I might have been overweight with the 330D on the back, and I don't think we would have been. This trailer's plated to 2 tons, and the trailer itself, I was going to weigh it today. That was one of the things I was going to do. I was going to weigh it and see how much it weighs, but the trailer itself, I mean, on the ticket, it reckons it weighs 700, but it's definitely not. One of the lads up here reckons it weighs about 500. But you don't know, you can't really, you know, I've not got the vision yet to, I can't weigh things with my eyes just yet. I'm getting there, I'm getting better at that, but I will have to weigh it one day, but I don't think it weighs that much. I mean, does a 330D weigh less than 1500? Well, maybe not, eh? Maybe not. Maybe you were right, maybe you had a point, but come on. Who cares? Common sense, you know, don't take the piss and you'll be alright. Load it properly, you know, 4 straps, just put 4 straps on it. Make it tidy, don't be a dick. Make sure your lights work. Simple stuff, and you know, I've not had any bother. So that's my trailer, and we've had a fun day, haven't we? Another fun day. I hope you've enjoyed watching. Best thing about owning a trailer before we end is just driving with it. It's cool, it's fun. Euro Truck Simulator, real life. Okay? Right, so that's all from today. Have a good time, go and do something else. Don't spend all night on YouTube watching people like me talk shit. Actually, you may as well. If you're going to do it, just watch some of my stuff, yeah. Bites to the Mini. No, a new feature to look at. We'll fade out on the Mini, shall we? Is that zoom? No, that's zoom. Squad. Oh, we're going digital.